We can't fix it. We have to have them go back and fix it.
All right, I'd like to call the Mentor City Council regular meeting, April 16th, 2024 to order. We will start with the invocation from Councilperson Freeman.
Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for this day. Help us to use good judgment for the business at hand and guide us in wisdom with a continuing sense of truth and fairness for the community we represent. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Here.
Mr. Kirschner.
He is excused.
Mr. Krieger.
Here.
Mr. Marne.
Here.
Mr. Blake.
Here.
Mr. Donovan.
Here.
Mrs. Dowling.
Here.
Okay, before we move on with council business, I would like to have two gentlemen in the back who are visiting us from Willoughby South. Political science class is sending you here tonight. So if you could stand up and say hello, introduce yourself if you like.
Here, come up to the microphone even.
Come up to the microphone. We're going to put you on the spot
Yeah,
because
we're gonna embarrass you now.
we have a short agenda and we want to fill some time.
Well, my name is Braden, and it's nice to meet all you.
Thank you, Braden.
I'm Giovanni. Nice to meet all you.
Nice to
Thank you,
see you.
Giovanni. Well, welcome, and hopefully you get something out of this, but it's going to be short. Okay.
The right meeting.
Right.
All right, so council approval of minutes. You have the March 19th, 2024 executive session.
Move to approve.
Second.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes.
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
And council, you have the April 2nd, 2024 regular meeting minutes.
Move to approve.
Second.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes.
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
Okay, and we lastly have the April 2nd, 2024 executive session minutes.
Move to approve. Sorry, I was looking at our newcomer. that
Yeah,
walked.
we got a new guy coming in.
We're gonna get him
We'll
later.
get him later.
Snuck in.
Did you move to
Julie, please call the roll.
Move to approve.
Second.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes.
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
Okay. All right, public hearings, we have none. Tabled legislation, we also have none. New legislation, ordinance number 24-0-031.
An ordinance to authorize advances of funds and revisions to appropriations and declaring an emergency.
Mr. Fowler.
Mr. Malinowski, please. Thank you, Mr. Fowler. I would request that we pass this as amended. The original ordinance went out with two typos on that were corrected, so it should be an as amended version in front of you. I'm not sure if you have that, but they're just minor typos on the account numbers. But this ordinance does two main things. In Section 1, it authorizes a cash advance out of the city's general fund, a little over $1.1 million, going into 3 capital project funds that are newly established funds, as well as an advance into a federal grant fund that's related to the Marks radios. Section 2 of the ordinance also authorizes the applicable appropriations that we need to do the above, as well as $50,000 from of the city's general fund, an increase of $50,000 for engineering services related to the parking lot behind us that we're putting in at the senior center, and a small $10,000 state grant to the fire department. I recommend approval. Thank you.
Move to approve as amended with the change of account numbers. Is that good enough, John?
Second.
I don't know if
Oh,
the
it's
amendments
not.
have been specified. I think the
Oh.
amendments have to be stated for the record.
Thank you.
So.
Move to approve as amended to Bellflower Meadowbrook Fund, 56900-49300. And second to the Federal Grant Fund, 69900, space 493000, space 94091.
Second.
Okay, so the motion is to amend first.
First.
Right.
Amend first.
Move to suspend as amended.
Well, no, first, the amendment has to be approved by,
Okay,
correct,
Right,
so,
you got to do that first.
so the roll on the
I
amendment.
took a first and a second.
okay.
Okay,
Second?
I think,
right.
I
Matt
second,
said-
yeah.
Matt
Oh, you did?
seconded.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Julie,
All right.
please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes,
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
okay.
Move to pass as amended.
Motion
Now
motion
move
to
to
suspend
suspend.
as amended.
As amended. Move to suspend as amended.
Second.
All right. Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes,
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
Move to pass as amended.
Second.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes,
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
okay. Ordinance number 24-0-031 has passed. Next, we have resolution number 24-R-104.
A resolution authorizing the city manager to submit substantial amendments to the program years 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022 of the Community Development Block Grant Annual Action Plans and declaring an emergency.
Mr. Fowler.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Blake. This resolution represents a substantial plan amendment that allows for the previous year's funds to be repurposed for sidewalks throughout the city and for a wheelchair lift at Wildwood. And we recommend approval. Thank you.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes,
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
Move to approve.
Second.
Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Kirschner. Excuse me, Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne.
Yes.
Mr. Blake.
Yes,
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling.
Yes.
okay.
President, just want to say thanks to Kevin out there that had a lot to do with getting this money made available for these projects through his grants and collecting the money from the past years. Good job, Kevin. Good job,
Good job, Kevin. Thank you. Okay, resolution number 24-R-104 has passed. Second reading, we have none. Third reading, we also have none. Moving on to super exciting manager's report, right, Mr. Fowler?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Blake. Earth Day will be celebrated on Saturday, April 20th at the Wildwood Cultural Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please visit the city's website for details. Save the date. The Ohio National Guard's 122nd Army Band will return to the Mentor Civic Amphitheater for a free performance on Wednesday, June 26th at 7 p.m. This year's theme is 80s Rewind. The Mentor Police Department is observing National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week from April 14th through the 20th. During this time, we honor and acknowledge the vital work the dispatchers do behind the scenes that contribute to the department's work and to the safety of our community. And lastly, Council, we have one new business, the Sandbox Daycare at 6135 Heisley Road. We thank them for their investment in our community and wish them immense success. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fowler. Clerk's correspondence, Julie,
Nothing to report.
nothing to report. Moving on, commission committee reports. Council, you're in receipt of the meeting minutes of the Board of Building and Zoning Appeals from February 13th, 2024. Also, the Municipal Planning Commission, March 21st, 2024. Old business. Oh, this is going to be a quick one tonight. New business. So, council, we have an appointment to make to the Arts Commission, which reads, one elector of the City of Mentor to serve the remainder of a 3-year term on the Community Arts Commission ending 12/31/2024. Do I hear any nominations?
Mr. President,
Yes.
I nominate Kelly Wolf.
Okay. Are there any other nominations to be heard? Hearing none. Julie, please.
Wait a second.
Oh,
John?
sorry. John second. Julie, please call the roll.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Mr. Krieger.
Yes.
Mr. Marne?
Yes.
Mr. Blake?
Yes.
Mr. Donovan?
Yes.
Mrs. Dowling?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations to Kelly Wolf. She is our newest member of the Community Arts Commission, and I have to say that we had some very good applicants, and I wish we could have put them all on. And I hope that they retain their interest and apply again. Okay, moving on, persons before council. I don't think we have any.
Oh, our guest that was a little bit late. Mr.
Oh,
President.
yeah, that's right. We have
Gets
three-
to introduce himself.
three young men from Willoughby South. So let's have the guy who showed up late and tell us all about himself and in the class.
You were at baseball, track, where were you at?
Yeah, I had track.
All right, okay.
That's
there
a
you
good
go.
excuse.
Are there any other Willoughby South graduates in the room, Scott?
Just me.
There's one.
Long
Pass
time
ahead of
ago.
you. So tell us your name and
I'm Mason Matriano. I'm a 11th grader at Willoughby South, and I'm here because we're doing a government project.
what's your government project you're doing?
We had to go to 2 city council meetings, and we're comparing them.
How are we doing?
Pretty good.
The shortest.
So is this your first one or
This is my second one.
the second one? What
Yeah.
was the first one?
I went to one last Thursday, last week.
Okay.
Who was Thursday? What city?
Yeah, the planning commission.
Oh, the planning commission, okay. Here.
Oh, you
Planning
came
Commission.
to
Okay.
the planning commission here. Okay, so are you going to go to college for a, we're killing time here, okay? And you're,
Yeah, I want to go to college and major in business or accounting.
okay, very good. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for attending. I hope you got something out of this, and we appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay,
Good job, guys.
Okay,
all right. I think that's a wrap.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
good.